Sellers, should you accept a contingent offer? So you're selling your home and you get a great offer, full price. The buyer's not asking you to pay any closing costs or warranty or anything, but they have a contingency. They have to sell their home first. So what does this mean for you? And should you accept the offer? That's what we're talking about today. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Amy Hayslett, and I'm a realtor here in Phoenix, Arizona. Welcome to my channel where I talk about all things real estate related and fun things to do here in Phoenix, Arizona. So if you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, I'd like to invite you to do so. And ring that bell because I don't want you to miss anything. So whether you're buying or selling a home, contingencies can help manage the risk involved in a contract. If you're a buyer and you're adding contingencies to the offer, they may lower your risk of losing your earnest deposit should you not be able to perform and close on the home. But they can also mean that you might not get your offer accepted. Sellers, on the other hand, are taking on more risk with most contingencies as it gives the buyer a way to get out of the contract if they don't perform. So in Arizona, typically how a buyer contingency on the sale of a home would work is once the home goes under contract, the seller then still can take backup offers on the home. Now, if they get a much better offer, they can't just kick that contingent buyer out and take the second offer. There's a process that has to happen. So once that second offer comes in, the seller then notifies the first buyer with a contingency that we have another offer on the home. That first buyer with the contingency then needs to determine, do I need to cancel and ask for my earnest deposit back? Or is there a way where I can remove the contingency and still be able to close escrow on the home? In many cases, that buyer may have to come up with some creative financing or come up with more money. But in some cases, the buyer can qualify for both homes, but they put the contingency on there just because they didn't want to have that burden of having two house payments. Now, if you're a seller and you take an offer for a buyer contingency, you have to realize that you're taking on some more risk that first buyer may cancel. So if you're a seller and you're looking at possibly accepting an offer that has a buyer home contingency, you're going to want to look at contingencies that are further along in the process so that you can lower your risk. It's going to be more likely that the buyer's home is going to sell and thus you're going to close on your home. So a contingency on the sale of the home can be a great tool for buyers and sellers to come together on a contract, but they do come with risks and trade-offs. So if you are a buyer considering putting out a contingent offer or you're a seller considering accepting a contingent offer, it's really important to work closely with your realtor and talk about the pros and cons and how they affect you before you move forward. I hope that information helps you better understand contingencies, and if you're a buyer or a seller, if you should consider making an offer or accepting an offer that has a contingency on the sale of a home. If you have questions, go ahead and put them in the comments below or reach out to me. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.